Welcome to Grade 5 Science. I am Petal Peters-Kadir. Are you ready to have fun and learn something new? Great. Get your pencils and notebook because science is fun, it's cool, it's awesome, and it's everywhere. The topic for today is life processes of plants, photosynthesis. The objective of this lesson is state that leaves make food for plants. Now, let us see how much we know about plants. Look at the picture of a plant. Identify the parts labeled A to D. Very good. A is the leaf, B, flower, C, stem, and D, root. What is the function of the leaves? Good. The leaves make food for the plant. How does the leaves make food for the plant? Let us find out in this video. As you watch the video, try to answer these questions. What is photosynthesis? What is photosynthesis? What are the factors necessary for photosynthesis to occur? What are the factors necessary for photosynthesis to occur? What is chlorophyll? What is chlorophyll? Pay attention to the video.
Hello kids, do you know how plants make their own food? No? Well, this video elaborates the process of photosynthesis, by which plants make their own food. Photosynthesis is the process used by plants to make their own food, or in more complex terms, it is the conversion of light energy into chemical energy by plants. This chemical energy is used by the plants for growth and nourishment. Photo means light and synthesis means putting together in Greek. When humans cook food, some essential things are required, including fire, water, vegetables, etc. Similarly, to make their food, plants also need some essential factors, including light, water, nutrients, soil, etc. Plants get light from the sun, water from the ground, and carbon dioxide from the air. All of these factors, including air, water, carbon dioxide, and sunlight, together help plants churn out their own food. Plants have tubes called xylem, located in the stems through which the water from the ground is sucked into the leaves. This system works similar to humans sucking liquids through a straw. The xylem is spread throughout the different parts of the plant, including the stem, branches, and all the way up to the leaves. The xylem transports vital nutrients to the entire plant. Xylems in the plant are like blood vessels in the human body that act as an important means of transportation of water and nutrients. Leaves on the plant have pores, very similar to the pores on the skin of our bodies. These pores are called stomata. These stomata are responsible for the exchange of gases. The carbon dioxide present in the air, which is responsible for photosynthesis, enters the plant through these stomata. Oxygen also comes out through these stomata. Leaves have important cells called mesophyll cells. These cells contain a green color component called chloroplast. This chloroplast is responsible for the green color of plants and leaves. Once the carbon dioxide and the water reach the chloroplasts in the presence of sunlight, the process of photosynthesis starts to take place. The following reaction takes place in the leaves of the plant during photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of light energy results in oxygen plus glucose or carbohydrates. The products formed are glucose and oxygen. Carbohydrates, which are a form of glucose, are synthesized from carbon dioxide and water. Glucose is used by the plants for their growth. Some of the glucose is used immediately, and the extra glucose, which is not used, is stored in the form of starch in the leaves. Some amount of this extra glucose is also stored in the roots of the plants. This extra glucose is used to perform photosynthesis when there is no sunlight. Oxygen is given out into the air through the stomata in the process of photosynthesis. The oxygen that is released is used by human beings to breathe during their respiration process. Ever wondered why this process is called photosynthesis? Well, the word photosynthesis is a combination of two Greek words, photo and synthesis. Photo means light in Greek, and synthesis means putting together or combining. Hence, photosynthesis literally means combining water or carbon dioxide in the presence of light. So the essential factors for photosynthesis to take place include sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. Underwater photosynthesis takes place at a slower pace than the normal photosynthesis. This is because energy from the sun is absorbed by the water layers and only some amount of energy actually reaches the plant. There are some plants which don't need the process of photosynthesis to grow. Such plants include mushroom, Venus flytraps, etc. Mushrooms get their food from the ground and from their surrounding areas. Venus flytraps trap and catch small insects which come near the leaves and eat them.
I am sure you enjoyed that video. In the video, we learned that photosynthesis is the process by which plants make food. Photosynthesis takes place in the leaves of plants. In order for photosynthesis to occur, plants need water, carbon dioxide, light energy, and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a green pigment in the leaves of plants, which is responsible for the green color of leaves. Chlorophyll traps the sunlight. This causes the water and carbon dioxide to be converted into glucose or sugar and oxygen. To show that photosynthesis has taken place, leaves can be tested for starch. To test for starch, we use iodine solution. A blue-black color is seen when starch is present. In this investigation, we will also observe that chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis. We will use these materials: a variegated leaf, that is a green and white leaf. The green parts have chlorophyll, and there is no chlorophyll in the white parts. A water bath, boiling tube, alcohol, ethanol, iodine solution, a pipette, and a petri dish. First, we will place the leaf into the boiling water. This kills the leaf and stops any chemical process. We will leave it for about 30 seconds. Then remove the leaf from the boiling water and add it to the to the boiling ethanol. The boiling ethanol will dissolve the chlorophyll and remove the green color from the leaf. Now that the chlorophyll is removed from the leaf, we can now remove the leaf from the ethanol. The leaf is now brittle, so we will wash the leaf in the boiling water to rehydrate and soften the leaf. Now we will cover the leaf with iodine solution. If you notice, the parts of the leaf that was green is now blue-black in color, and the white part remained brown. This indicates that photosynthesis occurred only in the parts of the leaf that had chlorophyll present. Now, let us answer these questions. Complete the paragraph by writing in the correct answers. Something is the process by which plants produce their own food in the presence of something, something, and something. Plants contain a green pigment named something that absorbs sunlight, energy from the sun, carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and water absorbed by the root of plants react to produce something that the plants need to survive. Something is released into the environment for animals and humans to breathe. Study the diagram and label the reactants and products of photosynthesis. Now let us see if you have these answers. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants produce their own food in the presence of sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. Plants contain a green pigment named chlorophyll that absorbs sunlight, energy from the sun, carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and water absorbed by the root of plants react to produce glucose that the plants need to survive. Oxygen is released into the environment for animals and humans to breathe. Next, the diagram. The reactants of photosynthesis are sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. The products are oxygen and glucose. Let us review. In this lesson, we learned that plants produce their own food by a process known as photosynthesis. The reactants of photosynthesis are sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide enters the leaf through pores called stomata. Water is absorbed by the roots from the soil. The green pigment chlorophyll in the leaves of plants traps sunlight. The chlorophyll gives leaves their green color. The products of photosynthesis are oxygen and glucose. Oxygen is released into the environment. Some of the glucose is used by the plants, and excess is converted to starch and stored as food. Very good, boys and girls. Photosynthesis is a very important process. It is essential for the survival of living things. So, ensure you take care of plants around you. Science is happening all around us. See you next time. Goodbye.